Is this person the inspiration for Aragorn, in The Lord of the Rings? In the earlier phases of writing The Lord of the Rings, Tolkien had included a peculiar character called Trotter, who had been maimed through torture, hence his name, derived from his manner of walking. He emerged in the text at the Prancing Pony, the inn where the hobbits were staying, and was observed overhearing their conversation from a distance. This character was promising to become significantly more involved in the plot, as Tolkien developed the text further. At this stage in the development of The Lord of the Rings, whilst in conversation with C.S. Lewis and his brother at the Eagle and Child pub in Oxford, what Tolkien called the Bird and Baby, he noticed a strange individual who was attending to their conversation, and Tolkien likened him to his character, Trotter. In particular, Tolkien compared this instance to Trotter observing the hobbits at the Prancing Pony. He turned out to be the poet, Roy Campbell, who knew C.S. Lewis and later got to know Tolkien, occasionally conversing with them in the Eagle and Child pub in Oxford, and even attending a few meetings of the Inklings. In a letter to his son Christopher, Tolkien even referred to Campbell as Trotter. An interesting possibility, pointed out by Tolkien, was that he might have met Campbell when he was a child. Campbell was 9 years younger than Tolkien, as they both lived in the same area of Oxford during that time of their lives. Tolkien was somewhat intrigued by Campbell, who was a fellow Catholic, but Lewis was less inclined to get on with him, in consequence of which Lewis and Campbell argued over several things, mostly involving political and religious ideology. Of course, the character, Trotter, had already been established by Tolkien in The Lord of the Rings, prior to Tolkien ever having knowingly noticed or met Campbell, but he, nevertheless, reminded and informed Tolkien about this character, later, to become Aragorn.